Hey everybody! We're going to go ahead and do a craft today. You need a piece of paper, a coin. I could only find dimes. I found 4 dimes. I couldn't find any quarters or pennies or nickels. I found the smallest coin ever. That's okay. And a crayon. And this is a great art project for using the crayons that lost their pieces of paper or are only little half guys. So go ahead and find those materials. All through the month of May, we have been talking about what's that word again? I forget. Can you remind me? Oh, yeah. Commitment. Thanks. Commitment, of course, means making a plan and sticking to it, like practicing for a big game. We've been talking about practicing what's important, like our relationship with God, and the ways we can do that by practicing talking to God, by practicing hearing from God, practicing talking to others about God, and this week finally practiced living our lives for God. And one of the things we're going to do is kind of like the story in today when a lady gave 2 small coins. So take your coin, you can choose which side you want to do, and put it underneath your paper. We're going to make a rubbing, which is where you take the flat part of your crayon, not the point, and then you rub over the coin. If you're like me and you have the tiniest coin in the world, you kind of lose it under your piece of paper. Oh, there it is. All right, and you can make a couple of these different rubbings all over your piece of paper until you have a really interesting design. Oh, I'm going to flip mine over and I'm going to do both sides. Here's what it looks like so far. That's pretty neat, right? Ah, you can see a little face. That's pretty great. I like this. I like that in our story today, Jesus took time to point out the gift. There were the people that gave a lot of money and they did it really publicly. And there was this woman who didn't have a lot of money and she gave 2 small coins. Now, just like we are today, the disciples were starting to practice how to live for God. And I bet they were confused. I bet they thought the gift that the rich people were giving with a lot of coins was super important and probably mattered even more than the gift that was small that the lady was giving. But that's not what Jesus said. Jesus pointed out that it's not always the big things that matter. Sometimes it's the little things that matter that are done with great heart. See, the woman who was giving those 2 little coins was giving almost all she had, maybe all she had. And so the gift might have seemed little to an outsider, but to her in her heart, she was giving her everything to God. It's not just the big stuff that's important in our lives. How true is that? Sometimes it's the little stuff with the biggest heart that matters the most. We're not all Spider-Man and have superpowers and can save the world. But we do all have people that live right around us that we can be kind to. We do have people that live with us that we should be kind to. So I want you to think real quick as you're making your art. Who are the people around you that could use a little kindness today? What are the situations around your house that you can help with? We can't all run errands to the grocery store, but we could all help unload the groceries from the car. Think about the world around you and think about what you can do. Because remember, little things are important. Little things done with big heart are definitely noticed by God. And He notices your big heart and He notices your faithfulness. And wow, that really makes Him happy. So think this week, what are the little things that you can do right now, right this week, that show people God's love in little ways with big heart? And enjoy the rest of your art. Fun thing. Once you're done with your coin, you can go outside and pick up some leaves and maybe some helicopters and seeds, and you can do art with so many textures from outside things with just a little crayon. Have a great day.